Hey guys, I'm Sonia, and today I'm filming a unhaul video from the floor of my bedroom. I would have actually done it in my comfy chair, but I wasn't about to pick all these books up, put them on my table, and then put them back down on the floor. So, for more efficiency, I just lowered the camera stand. Best choice. Best choice. So let me explain. These books, they're not all books that I dislike. A couple of them are, more on that later, but most of them are books that I have genuinely outgrown. Most of these books I read or bought in middle school or early high school, and I feel like I don't need them around anymore. I've passed that phase of my life, and I could open up more space on my bookshelf for books that I actually will keep for a very long time. Like more sets of Harry Potter. Sound logic. Sound logic. Okay, so let's get straight into it. First book I'm unhauling is Every Stole a Star by Wendy Mass. This, a quick summary, it's about three characters who meet up summertime lodge to see the solar eclipse, and about how their lives change when they meet each other and see life from each other's perspective. And it's a really lovely book about, people from different walks of life, different experiences. And it was a nice book for me to read when I moved from India, but it's been 7 years over here. I don't think I need to read books about fitting in anymore. So, thanks for everything. Hope someone else can gain knowledge from you. The next 4 books are Rapture, Passion, Torment, and Fallen. I read those backwards. It's actually the other way around. Fallen, Torment, Passion, and Rapture by Lauren Kate, and it's a series about a girl who, I don't even remember. It's heavily based on love, is what I remember. Oh right, she's a delinquent child, and she comes across a very hot guy who she is undeniably attracted to, and her life changes when she realizes certain things about him. I just know that there's a lot of angst, which is not atypical of teen romance novels. But yeah, there is definitely a biblical twist to it. I can tell you that much. That much I remember. And I like them well enough, but I'm kind of over it. I think after I read these series, I kind of was over that dystopia teen romance novel phase and hit my hardcore fantasy phase. My next book is The Cupcake Queen, and again, this is about a girl who moves to a different city after her parents get divorced and has to start her life all over as the new kid, and she screws up a couple things with her mom's cupcake business, which causes the popular girl in the school to hate her. Again, this was another nice book to read about, moving away from home and trying to figure out your life in a new city and finding friends and fitting in and, not getting in cat fights with the popular girl in school. Great book to read at the time. Again, I've just outgrown it. Then my next series is the Poseur series by Rachel Maud, and this is about a group of catty high school girls who start their own fashion line. Back then, in middle school, early high school, I was hell-bent on doing fashion design. Yeah, this was a good series to read. They had illustrations on how to, make cute little outfits from your old clothes and stuff, and it was great, but it was, in retrospect, these girls were really, really bitchy. That's the only way to put it. I like them well enough. I clearly moved on. The next massive series is the Click series. I think a lot of you will remember this series in the middle school about Massey and her clique, and, you know, just an alpha, popular girl, rich girl trying to reign the school, and I guess the drama was interesting. I don't know. Oh yeah, Claire was the new girl, so again, fitting in, trying to find friends, and yeah, I've long outgrown you guys. But the covers are so pretty. I think that's why I kept them for this long, is because the patterns on the covers are kind of gorgeous. I really like this. Yeah, but I'm done. I'm in college. High school social dynamics don't matter to me anymore. Goodbye. And then the Alpha series, which was a spin-off of one of the characters who was mentioned in like 3 chapters in the entire series. I don't know why she picked her as a character to do a spin-off of, but yeah, these were interesting books to read. It was a spin-off series. I think it's about 4 girls who become friends in boarding school for the most talented girls in the world, or in America. I'm gonna say America because I remember them all being distinctly white. Yeah. Thank you, Lizzie Harrison, for creating drama where I didn't have any. So the next book I'm unhauling is Hush Hush, and I know this is a pretty popular book. A lot of people recommended it to me, and this actually isn't even mine. It's one of my friend's brother's book, but I didn't like it either. I opened up the book, and within the first 2 pages, there was a lot of excessive description of the guy's back muscles, and this I think I read after the Fallen series, and I was just not having it. So yeah, did not get past the first 2 pages. Don't think I'm gonna give it a chance anytime soon. It's been on my shelf for 3 years now. Goodbye. Next book I'm unhauling, No Fear Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet. This book is in pristine condition. It hasn't even been cracked open. I ended up reading Shakespeare from the textbook that we had, and I don't know why I even wasted my money buying this. So I will probably give this off to Half Price Books or the library or something, or someone else, most likely a 9th grader, will definitely need this because Shakespeare's a little difficult to understand. But I think if I'm going to actually commit myself to reading Shakespeare, I'm gonna read the legit text, not the No Fear Shakespeare plain text translated modern English. Because I feel like Shakespeare deserves that much where you put in effort. I think I'd rather understand his dick jokes the way he wrote them instead of translating them into a more PG version for high school kids. Yeah. Okay, this next series, the Immortal Life of Nicholas Flamel, these 2 books, if any of you remember my first TBR, the first book was on my TBR, and it's been on my TBR since then. My Goodreads says I'm 30 pages in or something like that, and I just recently updated it because I can't get myself to read anything. I can't. It's interesting and all, Egyptian mythology. I'm down to read everything about it. Mythology, I'm a slut for mythology, man. I really truly am. But there's just something lacking in the book. It just doesn't hold my hold my fancy. I'd find myself nodding off or like daydreaming while reading the book, and I have to go back like 6 pages because I didn't realize I was daydreaming for 6 pages worth of this text. So I liked what it had, it just didn't keep my attention. Which is, yeah, unfair to the author, but it's the way I read books, and I can't help it. The next book I'm unhauling, The Last Song by Nicholas Sparks. I read this again in the 9th grade for one of our reader circle assignments, and I liked it well enough, but then I got a wider, more nuanced perception of the world and realized this is another white couple falling in love book, and now I just don't want it, man. I just don't, like, and it's also the movie cover. What was I thinking? I'm not a movie covers fan. I'm just not. It's like, there's no effort put into the artwork. As a designer, would obviously say, but yeah, I'm done with it. That's all I can say. Next book I'm unhauling, So Be It. This is actually, frankly, a really, really wonderful book. I loved it so much. It's about a girl who takes care of her mentally ill mother. I think she's autistic. I don't want to make assumptions of the mental illness. Mentally disabled mother, that's all it says over here on the back. And her neighbor is afraid of leaving her house. So this girl goes on an adventure to find her dad. And it's a strange yet very heartwarming and very, very sad book. And I enjoyed it. I've read the book 3 times, and I really, really liked it every time I read it, but it's very sad. It's something for a younger audience to learn about different kinds of people and a different kind of normal. Wonderful book. I definitely haven't read it. I still think you at an older age, at 20, can read this book. It's a wonderful, wonderful book, but I've moved past it. Not moved past it, I'm letting it go. That's what it is. Yeah. Next book, The 9 Lives of Chloe King, and yes, this is the movie cover. What was I thinking? Again. No, TV show cover. I never actually watched the TV show, but I read the book, and, like, I read it really fast. It was a good book, but, like, I never wanted to continue reading it, so it was interesting, but also not at the same time. And if y'all know about the TV show, it's about a girl who finds out she's part cat. It wasn't really explained very well in the first book. Yeah, I'm done with it. Not gonna read the next book in the series. Don't think I need it with me. The next books I'm unhauling are the Match series by Ali Condé. I actually really liked these books, but then someone told me how the love triangle was resolved in the 3rd book, and I just was not happy with the guy she picked, so I didn't care to read the 3rd book. And I don't miss it. I don't think I'm missing anything in my life by not reading the 3rd book. It probably is the same ending as every other dystopia trilogy out there. The next series I'm unhauling, a lot of you might despise me for saying this, is the Pretty Little Liars books. This is the 2nd set of 4. The first set of 4, yeah, I think they happen in sets of 4, and so this is the 2nd set. Yeah, because all the covers are cohesive. The first set are all the dolls posing with hands on their hips. Yeah, that's it. And I really, really liked the books, and I wanted to watch the show. And then someone told me that they did not go the way the books did, and yeah, didn't watch the show, didn't continue reading the books, and therefore I am done with it. They were decent, fun middle school read, great suspense and high school drama all combined in one. I liked it. It actually ended on a cliffhanger, so I wanted to read it, but that desire kind of waned over time. And the last and final book I am unhauling is Delirium by Lauren Oliver. Another dystopia trilogy with a love triangle. That's all I have to say about this one. Yeah, I'm way past that dystopia phase. So, that's it for my unhaul video. I've unhauled, I think, 32 books, and I can definitely say I'm not going to miss them. So, that's all I have for my unhaul video. Hope you enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed reminiscing in all these glorious middle school and high school memories. And I hope when I give them away, someone else in middle school and or high school gets to read them and enjoy them. Yeah, I think I'm only going to miss a couple of them. I think mostly I'm going to miss the memory of having a full bookshelf. I now have, my top shelf is 3/4 empty. The only books populating it are John Green books, which I still really like. Yeah, so that's it for this video. Like if you like, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to my channel if you like my content, and all my other links are down below in the description box. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!